We all feel like the authors of our lives. I chose this job. I chose this path. I chose to press play on this video. That sense of being in the driver's seat feels sacred. But what if that feeling is misleading? What if your story has always been authored, every twist and turn, by someone wiser than you? Not a tyrant or manipulator, but a loving puppeteer who wrote your life for your good. Neuroscience tells us your brain makes decisions seconds before you're aware of them. By the time you feel yourself choosing, the choice has already been made. You aren't the engine, you are the witness. But Scripture said it long before science did. All my days were written in your book before one of them came to be. The author of time isn't reacting to you. Try to choose your next thought before it appears. You can't, it just shows up. You don't choose your desires, your impulses, or the options that surface in your mind. They arise. But they don't arise from nowhere. They come from the same loving source who gave you life itself. In him we live and move and have our being. You are not the origin, you are the canvas on which grace paints its story. We live in an age of infinite menus and endless customization, but everything you pick from was chosen for you first. Even your freedom is pre-filtered. And yet, what a relief to know the puppeteer isn't a system or an algorithm. He's a father. He doesn't manipulate your clicks, he guides your steps. The illusion is control. The reality is care. Money, culture, politics, family, all of them shape us. We're trained what to value before we ever question why. But none of those powers are ultimate. The unseen hand still writes through the chaos. Even the systems that condition us are servants to his story. You may have been governed by your upbringing, but your author governs the governors. Every influence is folded into mercy. If everything is written, why act at all? Because sovereignty isn't fatalism. Your choices still matter, not because they start the story, but because they fulfill it. We are his workmanship, created for good works prepared beforehand. Your actions, your passions, your yes and your no. All of it is part of his script. You don't act for control, you act from trust. When you see that even your decisions are grace in motion, you stop blaming, stop boasting, stop fearing. And you start resting. You start forgiving. You start seeing that every person, even the ones who hurt you, are characters in the same sovereign story. You're not the ultimate author of your life, but the one who holds your strings is good. His chords are not chains, they're chords of love. He wrote your story for your good, and he loses none of his characters. Freedom isn't control. Freedom is trust.